And staying on the music front for a second, but moving in a slightly different direction, because I really wanted to inquire about this. Obviously, following the death last year of Ronnie James Dio, there were many, many tributes coming out, and I believe there was footage online of Fozzy doing a tribute in New York for Ronnie James Dio. It then came out from Ronnie's wife Wendy that there is a tribute album in the works and that you will be a part of it. Are you able to perhaps divulge any information as to what your role on this tribute album will be?
Well, I mean, I really don't have a lot of information. I know that they've been talking about doing the tribute album for a while, and yeah, we've been invited to do a song on it, and we're all ready to go as soon as we kind of get the go-ahead. So I know it's going to be a massive undertaking because there's a lot of bands involved, a lot of great musicians playing on it. So, like, yeah, we're ready to go, and as soon as Wendy gives us the go-ahead, we'll start recording. We got the song picked out, and so it's a classic Dio song, one of his older ones. And just leave it at that for now. But we're ready to go.
There we go, everyone. I look forward to that especially, I will say that much. Moving on to the world of wrestling, Chris, if you don't mind for a few minutes, I wanted to talk about two main subjects, if you don't mind, this being involving two of your long-time acquaintances. First of all, Edge. It's been well documented over the past few weeks that he's been forced to retire from in-ring competition immediately due to injury. And I just wanted to ask, Chris, if you have any thoughts regarding this occurrence.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. Edge had a serious neck injury a few years ago, and I think, he definitely understood it, even if the fans did it, that he was kind of working on borrowed time, and that every match that he had was a bonus. And I mean, his track record of injuries speaks for itself. He had a lot of bad luck over the years, so I'm just happy that he found this problem before anything too serious happened. Because anytime you have a neck involved, the fact that he found that out, he could have taken a bad bump somehow and had some real serious problems because of it. So, the fact he's able to walk away from the job on his own and kind of go out with, a lot of pomp and circumstance and, a lot of farewells. And plus he was the champ when he went down. So it's not a bad way to end your career, I'd have to say.
Exactly, and I will ask then, because obviously, although you're not currently wrestling and it's not known if you are going to be returning to the WWE at some point, has it made you perhaps considering completely retiring from wrestling at this point in your life?
I never use the word retire. I never have, and I never will. I mean, it's just, this time my contract was up and all this stuff was going on with Fozzy and everything else, so it was just time to move on to the next stage. And I've been very fortunate over the years as far as injuries go, and I've never really suffered anything serious. And I would like to never suffer anything serious. So we'll see what happens. I can't say if I've wrestled my last match, I'd be completely satisfied and happy with my career. But if the time comes where I think that I could do something different and have some fun with it, I'd consider going back as well. But for right now, it's mostly just concerned with what's going on with the band at this point.
And the other acquaintance of yours that I wanted to make mention of was that of Christian, who just a week ago became the world champion and ended up losing the belt just a few days later on television in his first title defence. I'm sure probably from your perspective there's a mixture of emotions when it comes to Christian becoming champion and then so quickly not being the champion. So do you have any thoughts regarding how he is currently being presented on television?
Not really. I mean, I'm proud that he won the title, and whether he ever wins it again or not, I don't think it really matters. He had that moment, and a lot of guys never get to experience it. So, of course, when you experience that, you want more. But who knows? There could be a big storyline that's going on, and that was just the first step of it. So you just have to wait and see, I guess. And like I said, if he never gets it again, well, at least he had it for that brief period of time. But it's better than nothing.
Very well said. I will ask then, thinking about another big event that was quite recently, Wrestlemania 27. It was one of the biggest shows of the year, and did you have a chance to watch it?
Yeah, actually, I did watch it. Yeah, it was. I thought Triple H and Undertaker had a great match. It was one of the most memorable ones I've seen in a while. So that was really good.
And the event overall, in your opinion, did it live up to past WrestleManias?
No, I don't think so. I think it was mediocre in a lot of ways, but as long as you can get one classic match on the show, then you're doing okay. So I thought the Triple H and the Undertaker match definitely took it from a mediocre show to one that you might want to see.
And obviously The Rock was involved. Did he add anything to the show when all was said and done?
Well, obviously, I think he added probably a million or hundreds of thousands of buys or something else. But yeah, it's one of those things where they kind of painted themselves into a corner, where Rock had to wrestle at some point. Now that he is, it's definitely going to pay off for sure.
And I also wanted to ask, 'cause I'm not too sure how you would respond to this, but was it quite surreal in your eyes and actually not being involved in WrestleMania this year, given that you have been involved in the past 3?
No, not really. No, it's not like I'm wistfully, I was kind of had my own thing going on. I was doing the Dance with the Stars and training 8 hours a day dancing, so it's not like I was just sitting at home eating popcorn wishing I was on the show.
And how was the dancing experience for you overall?
No, it was amazing. Definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done as far as training, too. It was definitely very intense. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm really glad I did it.
As a random thought, over here in the UK, there is a different version of that programme, which is known as Dancing on Ice. So I would like to ask you, given your background in hockey and whatnot, do you think you would have an advantage doing Dancing on Ice?
Absolutely not. You got to use figure skates in that, and hockey skates and figure skates are very different. So yeah, I definitely would not have an advantage of that at all, for sure.
Would it be something you would consider if the opportunity ever came about?
The opportunity already has come about, and definitely not.
Ah, well, there we go. That answers that question then.
Yeah.
To conclude then, Chris, I'm going to open up the floor to you. If there's anything that you would like to make known to everyone listening, or any other information you would like to get out there about Fozzy, the floor is absolutely yours.
It's always great to come back to the UK, whether it's wrestling or whether it's with the band, and that's one thing that's very cool is that Chris Jericho fans are very loyal no matter what it is that I do, and it's always an honor to come over there, like I said, and to see everybody and to be able to do that on such a big stage like Sonosphere is going to be a blast. But we also have, we're doing a bunch of other shows in the UK on our own: London, Margate, Nuneaton, Manchester. So just looking forward to coming back over there and playing some rock and roll and seeing all the Jericho fans, both Fozzy and WWE. It's going to be a great summer.
Indeed, and I will tell everyone listening to this now, the London venue, the Dingwalls, only holds about 200 people, so if you want an intimate Fozzy gig, that is the one to go for.
We're going from the biggest stage in the world to some of the smaller rooms in the world, but we don't care. We'll play anywhere. We're just excited to be playing.
There we go. And Chris, once again, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And everybody listening, stay tuned because we'll be right back with more of Dropkick Radio.